What's up, humans? Reggie here. Today we're diving into the dark and clever world of crows and ravens. These birds aren't just noisy sky goths, they're brainiacs with grudges, legends, and a cheeky sense of humor. Let's find out why you should never get on the wrong side of a crow. Crows and ravens, the feathered masterminds of the animal kingdom. You might think they're just noisy blackbirds hanging about car parks, but these creatures are way more intelligent, creepy, and downright fascinating than most people realize. First off, their brains are proportionally as big as a chimpanzee's compared to their body size. That means they're operating on a seriously high level for a bird. They can solve puzzles, use tools, and even plan ahead, which is something a lot of humans struggle with, if we're being honest. One of the wildest things about crows is their ability to recognize human faces. Researchers ran experiments where people wearing specific masks annoyed the crows, and years later, those same crows still attacked anyone wearing the same mask. They don't just recognize you, they remember you, and they tell their mates about you too. Basically, if you annoy a crow, congratulations, you've just made an enemy for life. And speaking of grudges, crows are famous for holding them. They'll swoop you, scream at you, and even teach their young to hate you. Imagine passing your trauma down to your kids like some sort of family heirloom. That's crows in a nutshell. But it's not all doom and gloom. Crows are also hilarious. They've been spotted snowboarding down rooftops using bits of rubbish as sleds, dunking food in water to soften it up, and straight up messing with other animals for fun. It's like they know they're smarter than everyone else and just want to rub it in. Ravens, the bigger cousins of crows, are just as clever. In fact, ravens have been caught talking, literally mimicking human speech like parrots. People who've raised them as pets report them calling their names, laughing, even shouting words back at them. Imagine walking through a forest alone and hearing a deep voice whisper hello from the trees, only to find out it's a raven having a laugh at your expense. Both crows and ravens also have this eerie connection with death. Crows have been observed holding what looks like funerals. When one dies, others gather round in silence, almost like they're paying respect, or possibly figuring out what killed it so they don't make the same mistake. Either way, it's hauntingly human. Then you've got the myths and legends. In Norse mythology, the god Odin had two ravens, Hugin and Munin, who flew across the world bringing him information. In many cultures, crows are symbols of bad luck, war, or omens of death. Shakespeare even gave them a starring role in Macbeth, where the raven is basically a harbinger of murder. But the truth is, these birds are more survivors than villains. They thrive in cities, in forests, in deserts. Pretty much anywhere humans live, crows and ravens find a way to fit in. And they're thriving because they're smart enough to adapt to anything we throw at them. So next time you see a crow perched on a lamppost or a raven circling overhead, don't just brush it off as another bird. You might be looking at one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. One that remembers faces, solves puzzles, holds funerals, and might just be watching you a lot closer than you're watching it. And that's the story of crows and ravens. Part genius, part prankster, part creepy omen of doom. If you thought they were just noisy blackbirds, now you know they're basically the masterminds of the animal world. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so hard it scares off a whole murder of crows. And check out the playlist for more wild creatures waiting to blow your mind. Catch you next time, humans.